You know, if someone were to ask any of us that have children, do we love our children? I'm certain that we would all emphatically say, of course, I love my children. Why would you even ask me that type of question? You know I love my children. I love my children more than anything in the world. You know, it's easy to say that, right? Or to respond in that way. So, ladies, I'm talking to you right now. Do you love your children? Moms and dads, I'm asking you now. Do you love your children? Do you even know what real love is? But let me tell you what it is not, moms and dads. It's not material things. Those are just extras, added benefits. Not even real benefits, just added pleasures, amenities, as it were. But do you really love your children? If you loved your children, you would realize that you have to make certain sacrifices. You have to teach them about life, the values of life. And what are those values of life that you must teach your children? Come on, I'm sure you fundamentally know this, right? You know that you need to have a certain level of education in life in order to navigate in the world in which we all live. That's one thing, for starters. Another thing is to have love for yourself, to take pride in yourself, so that you can see clearly to love your fellow man. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. Did you know that? Teach your children that they have or should have some sense of self-worth. And I believe, this is brother teacher, I'm not trying to be religious. I believe that fundamentally your children should believe that there is a divine providence or a divine creator that's responsible for all things that exist, to include all living things and man on this planet, and that we should have a reverence for that supreme or divine being. Some call him God, Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah, Adonai, Emmanuel, whatever. There is a creator. So we must give our children a sense of where we are in the cosmos or in the world. Sorry, atheist, if you don't believe. I'm not beating up on you or bashing you. Maybe one day you will. Maybe you just simply won't. But anyway, you must teach your children about having good morals and ethics, to respect their neighbors, to respect their property, other people's property. You must teach your children not to be slothful or lazy. Those are values. You must teach your children how to be self dependent or independent, self sufficient, being able to provide for themselves and even build and create for themselves if they have to, and not simply be an employee for a company for the next 20, 30 years. Nowadays, those are really just pipe dreams. It used to be a time where you could sign on to a job and be there 20, 30 years and have a decent pension or a retirement. Those days are gone. So you have to teach your children about the world that we live in and how it used to be, how it is now, and how it shall be in the next 10 to 20 years. Because technology has taken over. And children only have one aspect of technology right now, and that's the gaming thing. But technology has taken over. It's not going to get any better, it's going to get worse. You have to teach your children personal responsibility as it relates to a potential family in the future. If your daughters have children, you let them know this is another mind, another brain, another thinking, living, breathing human being that you're bringing into the world or have brought into the world. Now begins your journey with this child. That's the greatest job any man and woman can ever have, is raising another human being. Teaching them how to survive in this world in which we all live. These are core values that you must give to your children instead of tablets, computers. That's okay, but it's not important. Cell phones, iPhones, that's okay. It has a place, but it's not important. It's not the primary thing. Now, this is the kicker. Money makes the world go round, they say, but that's not the principal thing. Teach your children that money is a tool. It is not something that you should live to die for. I know what I just said. You should not live to die for money. You should not be chasing a dollar. If you have the right set of values, the money will come. Or some money will come. Teach your children to be honest, upstanding human beings. Not about, gotta have this, I have to have the latest watch, the latest iPhone, the latest tablet, the latest gaming system, Xbox, PlayStation 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however far they go in our lifetime, Xbox 365, 80, whatever. It doesn't matter. All of those things that I just mentioned are temporary things. They're fixes. Those people in the industry, we keep feeding our money into that industry, those corporations, making them billions of dollars annually. And we have been dumbed down. Our children have been dumbed down. How often do your children read books, ladies and gentlemen? When was the last time you had a conversation about life with your daughter and your son, your little bitty tot? Don't wait till they become teenagers. Don't wait till they turn 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. You better start them when they're right here. I was told something a long time ago when I was a very young man. Your children, ladies and gentlemen, are on your lap when they're young. And when they get old, they're on your heart. So what I'm saying in essence is this. Do for your children what you should do for them now while they're young, so you don't have to worry about them when they get older. It's really that simple. I hope that this video was of great value to you. A very sensitive subject to me, because I love my children, and especially my youngest child now. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. And even the scripture says it. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. We don't know that. We could fall dead today, any of us. Death doesn't have any particular individual that it chooses. It just happens. You can have a heart attack. You can be the victim of a stray bullet when someone is shooting at somebody else. You can be in a major car incident or wreck. Something can fall off the top of a building and kill you. Who knows? People die in multitudes of ways. But while we are yet here, we had better make the best decisions for our children and for our families while we are yet here. Enough of that. This is Brother Teacher. I will see you in the next video. Yahweh love you, and I love you always. So long.